So everyone, this is Cy and Lady V. We're talking about the last track on Therapy Sessions, Future Self. And this was the end of a very long week that we had of writing. And we wrote, I don't know how many songs, but it was a lot of them in 1 week. And we spent a lot of time just because I was only there for that week. So we had to make sure we got everything done while I was there. And so we were just kind of fried. So on this, we were kind of just like, are we even going to get a song? Is this anything going to come out of this? Because it just feels like we're getting nowhere.
Oh, also because we'd done Brave, we were so happy with Brave. We were like, we can't possibly beat this.
Right. Yeah. And so it was, we were kind of just like, even as we were writing it, we're just like, is this even anything? Is this even worth finishing?
No, I knew it was great. All along it was just you being Debbie Doubter.
No. So I feel like it was actually, this was like the first time where I kind of took the lead on the lyrics, which is where I stayed up too late on Reddit came in. And so let's listen to a little bit of this song.
I literally just jigsaw puzzled on a lot of this verse. I was just jigsaw puzzling it, putting it together.
Yes, let's see. Here's the Spotify. Okay. Here is Future Self.
I write a happy song, but it won't come out. Good thinking going wrong, 'cause I'm breathing doubt. My mind is sleeping when I'm busy at work. Stayed up too late on Reddit, I'm introvert. I'm just doing the best that I can do. Oh, I don't even know who I am. As I'm running through the demons, I'm still looking for my future self. All these shadows trying to catch me. I'm
like how
surviving for my future self.
It's so fun. All right. So there is a little bit of Future Self. And so we were thinking, let's write a song that's a little happier, but it wasn't coming out. Thus the first line, I write a happy song, because we were trying to, but it won't come out. So that was direct result of everyone just being stuck. Like, we don't know where to go with this song. So I thought that was a bit funny how this song, and it's such a perfect example of going to therapy as well. We're trying to be happier. We're trying to be like, make the most and be positive. But sometimes it's like, I'm doing everything I can, but it's not working. It's like nothing's coming out. And it's funny how that's how this song came about as well. It was just ironic that it's like,
I've just read the second verse, David.
What? What?
I think I'll play some Smash Bros, because you always play the little game thing, to pass the time, because spacing out is always good for my mind. So many problems that I need to forget, do some more therapy so I can reset. It's
right.
So funny.
That was fun. So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna look at some of the videos that I have on this. Is that all right?
Yeah.
We'll just go right into the videos here if I can pull them up. And it shows also a little bit of how we kind of went through different stages of writing. Hold on, let me see if the chorus kept going higher, because I think it first went, as I'm running through the demons. And then it later got to, as I'm running through the demons. But in these videos, there is a little bit of when it was down.
Really? I didn't remember that.
Can you see this?
Yes, you can say it.
So there's a little bit of
Wow.
I love what watching these, David.
Here's another one. I think I've got another one right here. Let me see this. Okay. I don't know what this is. So the track has gotten a little more developed at this stage.
Cora is very distracted on her phone.
That's right, you were a bit distracted. Like, we just couldn't focus that day.
The subconscious kicks in, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Let me see. I'm trying to look for the chorus here. We'll get to it, y'all.
You know, David, I've got all the dictaphones as well, because you know I keep all the recordings as we're working. I'll have to go back and listen to some of those.
Okay. Here, let's try this one.
It looks like he's sleeping.
Yeah. Oh, that's why I'm working.
It hadn't gone up yet. So that's what it was at that point. So it's just kind of fun to see.
Was that not harmony, David?
No.
No, it hadn't been. That's where the melody was. We hadn't come up with it. Oh, I am as a. That came later because we're just like, and that's why I was thinking, man, this song is just not feeling the way it needs to be. But as we made those little subtle changes.
Wow. I wonder when we did that, how far in?
Here, you said a little comment here as well.
Shadows trying to catch me. I'm surviving for my future self.
Oh, this is a beautiful song, isn't it?
I think I've listened to those girls.
Who knew this would come out?
Sophie, you'd said, wow, this is a miracle song, isn't it? Because we had no idea that it was gonna.
I remember that now. I remember.
So brain fried. I'll say that to.
I actually really am. It's funny watching this footage. It takes you back. I remember now. We really, the three of us, were like about it for a long time. But we kept soldiering on.
Yeah, it's kind
trying
of like song.
everything.
I'm surviving for my future self, even though it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere right now. So like this, and then we got to by the time we listened back, we were just kind of like, oh, that's actually not so bad. Like, actually, I think that works. But it wasn't until the very end when we were listening back to it, and it turned out to be really fun. So, and I think because of the almost carelessness, because we were just like, oh my gosh, this is going nowhere. That's when we started saying things just like, I stayed up too late on Reddit. I'm an introvert. I'm going to play some Smash Bros. Because spacing out is good for my mind. And I don't even know I don't even know who I am. Like, it's just kind of funny. Like, it allowed those elements of the story in the song to come out and really shine. And that's what fans have really loved about it.
And to hope that our future self would be better than we were that day in the session.
But really, if we weren't in that place, this song wouldn't have been. So, and it's such a great thing because it's like the rest of the song is like, you know, therapy. This is what I'm going through, the ups and downs. And this song, I chose it to be last because it isn't about saying I've got it figured out now, and because it's not the end of the story. Even for my life, it's like, whew, like I still have a hard time moving forward, but we're gonna get through this, okay? And sometimes you just need some lazy days to give yourself a break.
It's okay to have a lazy day. I've got to be honest, I had a lazy day today. It's okay to do that. Right.
Especially, I mean, in pandemic life. I mean, well, I was talking to Sai right before he came on me. It's like, you know, I have had no creative juices flowing, at least for the first 2 months of this pandemic. But I think I just needed that time to catch up with myself and have the energy.
Charge the batteries.
Now.
You know the good thing is about future self as well. It's always relevant every day because it will always be tomorrow's version of yourself.
Right.
Which I love. But I do know there's a couple of specific things about this track which Si shared with me, which he should share with everyone now. Because I know that the guitar was added, wasn't it, Si?
Oh yeah, no, I got
yes. There's some production bits that were added onto this to make it a bit more zingy.
Just wanted to get the drive in that chorus because I thought it was such a great chorus, and it kind of, there was a feeling around it that reminded me of like Tom Petty. There's a touch of the Tom Petty's I like, and I just wanted to get real guitars on that. So I used a really good mate of mine, a guy called Andy Robinson, who basically, I just said, this is what I want. Can you do it? And he's like, yeah, no worries. And these amazing guitars came back that we dropped in the track, and I think it just gave it that energy all the way through. And also, the other thing that is, I love the a cappella on this, because the harmonies that you've got in this are phenomenal. They're very they're almost kind of country, aren't they? With they're brilliant.
Yeah, all over the country.
Yeah. and even there's a little bit of that twang in the track. The brown, 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 brown.
Yes.
Would you pull up do you have something that you could pull up?
Yeah, sure. Which bit would you like to right, I'll just share this. Okay, right. So yeah, as you can see, I mean, this is, can you guys see that?
Yes.
Okay.
So these are all the real guitars on here. There's a lot of guitars.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot, and together, I mean, I don't know if you can hear this through the audio. I'll play a little bit. So I think this is the pre-chorus. Is it, or is this the chorus coming straight in? So there's capo guitars on there.
That's a mandolin. Is there a mandolin in there?
It's a capoed guitar, high up the fret. So it sounds a bit. I wanted a mandolin, but it's the next best thing when you're, you know, you put a capo high up on the bridge and you get that real nice ringy kind of folky sound. But that little riff as well that you were talking about, David. I think this is down here. It just sounds great. Because the thing is, we didn't have a lot else in the chorus. As I remember, we had this rolling kind of boom, jibbum, boom, jibbum, drum beat, and it was just, you didn't want to make it. I didn't want to make it too electronic. I just wanted to make it feel, yeah, very real. So yeah, the guitars did an amazing job. And can I just play your vocals on this, because I think they sound phenomenal. Hang on a second, where are we? Let's get.
I love hearing the acapellas. Do you, David? I like hearing them.
So fun.
Let's have a look. Let's drop it in from here.
Like the choruses.
Oh, hang on. Hang on a second. My sound cards. Oh, hang on. Sound card. Right. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Hang on a second. Right, you can probably see all this as well. Bear with me a second. I'm just going to up my latency is up. It's probably because I'm running through Zoom at the moment. I'll see what I can do. I'll just play it anyway. If it plays, it plays.
Oh, I don't even know who I am as I'm running through the demons. I'm still looking for my future self. All these shadows trying to catch me. I'm surviving for my future self. For my future self.
It's great. The stacked harmonies on that, I think, are absolutely amazing. They just, for me, it just all came together. It was pop. It was kind of alternate. It was just everything. It made me feel happy. And I think because I played you a rough of this, didn't I, V, in your kitchen?
Yes.
Remember?
Yeah.
And the guitars, it just wasn't quite coming out. And it wasn't until I played it in V's kitchen, I was like, I'm not hearing these bits. So I had to rework it and just make sure those guitars and that energy just went poof. So it was like, yeah, it was good fun, this one. It was really, I think it's just a happy track. It makes me
You know
smile.
that it does. It makes you feel good. This song. It's got a really good, happy, like feel good factor.
It does. And it's so, and it's a bit sarcastic as well, because it's like, I'm not in a good mood, but at the same time, that's what's so interesting. Like all these contradicting factors in it that makes it just, makes it what it is. You know, a happy song's not coming out and my mind is sleeping when I'm busy at work. Like, I don't even know who I am, but like, you're still moving though. That's what's so great about it. It helps you move through the negativity and helps you realize, you know what, I can get through this, even though I don't feel so good. And in the end, I can, after all is said and done, even with all the negativity I'm experiencing, I can still have a good life, is the kind of feeling I get when I listen to this song. It's like,
it's very uplifting, and it does. It's empowering. It's kind of, you just keep going, move forward.
I love the personal side of this as well. This song, guys, the fact that it is such a real lyric, and I think because of that, other people will probably be able to relate to it, because you know, when you don't feel like, you know, getting out of bed and just spacing out and things like that, it's brilliant. I love it.
Can I just say as well, I hadn't actually played Super Smash Bros until you mentioned it in there, right? And I played my little boy at it and I got absolutely smashed to bits. I am rubbish at Super Smash Bros. I get bigger no matter what I'm doing. He's amazing. He's like 10 years old, but I'm just like, no, couldn't do it. So I was like, what is this? I remember this. And yeah, so I don't really play it anymore. Thanks, David, because I'm
well, A for effort, I guess. Right?
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
That's what you said. It's like,
I love that I got to mention things like that, because I feel like I got to show people a little bit of my personality by talking about that I'm a Redditor, that I play Smash Bros, and just kind of those quirky things. Being an introvert, it just made it a lot more personable. So and I wonder, I was like, oh, is this going to be dorky to say? I'm like, well, just
say it.
Me. It's got to be me on this album. So it was really fun, and people have gotten a kick out of it.
Yeah.
I think it's resonating with people as well, because it is so true.
Yeah.
And I think that's a beautiful gift to share with people.
Mm.
So thank you for being brave. And here's to your future self.
Oh. Nice. And before we close, I just want to say, the rhythm on this side is so interesting. Like I don't know if you two remember, I was having such a hard time knowing where the beat was, and you two had figured it out.
I do remember that.
The melodies elsewhere, and that you two were like, no, this is where the rhythm. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense, because the rhythm's so dum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. I don't even remember where I was hearing it, the downbeat.
It's off. It's the offbeat plucks in it, but I think that's kind of to me, because I think we both got it, didn't we? Because we kind of knew where it was going. But I think because that beat actually carries all the way through the dun dun, it's still actually in the chorus. But because you've then got the four on the floor, it suddenly joins it all together. I can give you a little blast at the front if you want it. If we got time to have a
yeah, we've got a few
It's
minutes.
almost like one da 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 da.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me just share this. Yeah, so I'll do it without the so I've muted your vocals. So we start off with this dong 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 dong. So the rhythm is this.
Help us with the metronome.
Yeah, dodgy connection. But of course, when the actual chorus comes in, it's very self-explanatory. You've got all the drums do their bits. Oh, come on, drums. So yeah, it makes it. I think everything joins together when the chorus comes, which is what you want.
I'm hearing a whap, whap, like a high noise in that chorus. I've never noticed before.
Yeah, wah, wah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Oh, it's taking me right back to our sessions, guys. I feel sad. I want to do another one.
No, it was fun, and we had so many. And then, yeah, this is something else for the viewers to hear. It was fun because I guess this is where I was learning more of the English tradition. That Sai would always be like, "Would you like a cup of tea?" And he would
Biscuits, the biscuits.
Oh.
Do you remember he ate nearly the whole pack of digestives, and it was like 3,000 calories of biscuits?
I think we miscalculated. We miscalculated the calories.
No, it was you ate like nearly a pack this big, like 3/4, and you literally it was like 2,000, 3,000 calories.
Oh
you
my
ate.
goodness. But yes, I was hooked when there's food around. It's like going. But and then Sai would make I remember being able to choose which packet of herbal tea for herbal.
Oh, yes.
Herbal tea, yeah.
And because you say it with the H in
We say H, yeah, herbal or
herbal.
Herbal.
And then we'd get the little remember we'd go to the market for lunch and we'd go get the food that we could go microwave in the parents' kitchen side. So it was just fun little memories. And then talking about politics or like world news and Egypt.
Gold. We talk about the
gold. Yeah.
Gold. I remember that conversation.
Just all those fun, those were fun things to do. But good memories, and we'll have to make more. So thank you, Sai. Thank you, V, for...
Very welcome.
Thank you, both of you. It was an absolute honor to have written both these songs with you guys, and I'm looking forward to our future songs.
Nice. All right. Well, thanks, everyone, on this Sai V edition of Therapy Session.